Hello everyone, JSimLady here. Welcome back to another Sims 4 video. I'm super excited because it is roadmap day for the next season of The Sims 4 and I cannot wait. Typically, I'm not a huge occult lover. I don't mind the occults that are in the Sims games. I don't mind having those occults throughout the world. I tend to be more of a realistic player, but having other characters like spellcasters and werewolves and stuff, I think adds to the game rather than takes away from it, even if I don't play with those characters directly. However, I don't know, this year I'm feeling very spooky season, I'm feeling very fall, I'm feeling ready for all things dark and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I am excited to get into this. Now, The Sims has just posted, and I love the color scheme, plum and gold. It's perfect. It's a perfect fall color scheme. But they just posted to Twitter, so let's check that out. So here's that tweet. It says, "Save the dates and embrace what's next this season in The Sims 4. To be continued." Okay, let's watch the little video. Okay, here we go. A reading for the season. This is so cool. Artist studio kit and storybook nursery kit. Rebirth Rewards event, the 24th. Life and Death expansion pack, launching October 31st. Wait, what? I missed it. And free updates. To be continued. Okay, let's go over this card by card, I guess. So, a reading for the season, obviously tarot cards, obviously. Being that there are tarot cards here, I'm wondering if we're getting a tarot reader career, or at least the ability to freelance as a tarot reader, something along those lines. I mean, there has to be something to do with tarot cards because they wouldn't probably use tarot cards as their marketing strategy if there wasn't, I feel like. Anyways, this is a very cozy picture. I am loving this. The hot cocoa, or maybe coffee with cream marshmallows, and then the coffee with the cream heart and the little candle. Oh, this image is just, we're having a dark, rainy day here where I'm at, and it's supposed to get hot later, but it's very cool and crisp this morning, and this is just perfect. I'm feeling all sorts of spooky season and cozy right now. But let's get directly into these cards. So, Artist Studio Kit and Storybook Nursery Kit. First of all, they will be available September 19th, so that's awesome. Secondly, let's see if there are any clues in the image. I see a tree with big long roots. That's usually like a symbol for life, growing, spreading, that kind of stuff. I see a big star in the center. Nondescript generic landscaping aside from the tree. I'm seeing a stone pathway, a fountain or well with a bird, a lady holding a pot or pitcher of some kind, pouring water out. She is wearing earrings, which is interesting. So could the Artist Studio Kit be our first gameplay kit since Bust the Dust? It's possible, I guess. Could we be potentially getting pottery making? That's the only thing I'm getting from this visual here. To me, the tree and the bird and the well or fountain go more with the storybook nursery kit. I'm envisioning princes and princesses. I'm envisioning swan plushie toys. I'm envisioning maybe a cottage core, like cottage living style dollhouse for the kids to play with. Although that wouldn't go with a nursery, would it? Maybe big giant stuffed animals to decorate the nursery with. Obviously, some new, very ornate, very detailed furniture. Probably in a lot of fun colors, but muted, like muddy, dusty roses and baby blues and stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing in my head for this. Possibly with the Artist Studio kit, it could just be more canvases, more paintings for walls, more photo art for walls, just more wall art decor in general. That's a possibility as well. I feel like we have enough easels, but maybe not. And then maybe just some little decorative items that you can use around a studio, like a artist palette and a couple paint brushes or something along those lines. So I could see the artist studio kit going either way on that, with some little decorative items, and then, or the other way, of being our first gameplay kit in a while, where we potentially get pottery. That's really interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next one. A Reaper's Rewards event. Cowplant offering Sims a piece of cake. I honestly have no idea for this one. I really, truly have no idea for this one. I've been looking at this card for a while, and the cowplant offering Sims cake, that's something we already have in the game. This doesn't feel like it gives away anything at all. So I don't have the foggiest clue what might be part of this rewards event. Although, now that I'm looking at the card, I could maybe guess what some of the things you have to do to collect the rewards would be. Like, feed so many cow plants so many times, or have so many Sims take the cake from the cow plant and survive, or kill so many Sims via the cow plant. I could see that being one of the things you have to do, because they have mentioned previously that there were things for future events that you would have to do in-game to collect the reward. So I can see them doing something with the cow plant, like having to kill 5 Sims using the cow planter, or get 5 Sims to take the cake without dying via the cow plant, or feed 5 different cow plants or something like that. So I can see that being one of the things you have to do for that. Let's move on to the next card. Life and Death expansion pack. Okay, so I am not a huge occult player. I barely play with the occults. I do like them being in my game, though. I love the worlds. I love the storytelling aspect that comes with them as peripheral characters. I'm always open to more occult stuff being in the game. I love it, even though I mainly play mostly realistic family life gameplay. That being said, me personally, I feel like the tarot cards, there's been some speculation that something to do with the Grim Reaper is going to be a career type thing. Possibly. I mean, I can't envision it personally. Like, what would be the career, and what would be the levels of that career? However, if the tarot cards are an indication of, I mean, the tarot cards could just be something that we're getting. Like, your Sims can get tarot cards from the recreation menu in activities, right? and then they can just read their own fortunes. That's also a possibility. But I feel personally like the tarot cards are the career, but what if they gave us two careers and Grimm isn't one of them? What if funerals or something having to do with funerals is the other career, or is the career that we're getting during this time period? I mean, you could start out I don't even know how any of that works. So I don't know, but like I could see funeral director being one level. I could see like a mortician being a level, even though that's not how it works in real life. But you get what I'm saying, right? For the purposes of The Sims 4, those would be different levels in the career. I personally would like that better than a Grim Reaper career where your Sims are actually the Grim Reaper, unless it's a career for the ghosts. If it's a career for a ghost to become a Grim Reaper, then I'm fine with it. That would be kind of cool. I still want to see funerals and cemeteries. I want to see a lot traits and a lot designation specifically for funeral homes and cemeteries. Obviously, it would probably be combined because that's how they do it in this game. So you would have a funeral home with a cemetery on the same lot. I would love that. I would love that so much. The other thing I would love is if anytime a sim dies anywhere in any world, they automatically, their urn or their tombstone, headstone, whatever it's called, automatically gets teleported to a cemetery lot. I wonder if that could be a possibility. I feel like, and I haven't read the laundry list of bug fixes yet, but I feel like somewhere along the way they plan on having Sims who have died, having their urns or headstones show up on their home lot so you can find them. And that's great for Sims who have a home lot. But what about Sims who are not currently in the world, or, you know, homeless Sims or whatever? They don't have a home lot for their urn or headstone to turn up on. So what if what if they had a designated lot? It could be in the new world. Probably kind of like high school years. My brain is working overtime right now. I'm sorry. It could work like the high school lot in high school years. There's one world with one big, like 64 by 64 lot where it has a funeral home and it has a cemetery on that lot, and it's designated the cemetery and funeral home. It's the only one you can have, like the high school, and all Sims who die, their urns and headstones get kind of teleported or placed onto that lot automatically. I wonder if that's something that the Sims team can do. That would be awesome if that's what they could do. If they could do something like that, that would be awesome. Now that takes care of the death part. Like, we have Grim Reaper stuff, we have funeral stuff, we have cemetery stuff. That takes care of the death part. What about the life part? Well, during a little Simsy stream not long ago, one of the sim gurus mentioned something about Elder Sims dying better soon. So, does that mean we're getting new Elder Sim stuff? Does that mean they're gonna tweak Elder Sim death so they're not just keeling over from everything? Like, they can't laugh, they can't woohoo, they basically can't do anything because they keel over dead from everything, right? So, could they be tweaking that for us and giving Elder Sims a little bit better of a life before their death? That would be fantastic. I would pay big money for that, for sure. I cannot wait until October 3rd. The next month is gonna go by so slowly. Let's look at the picture and see if we can see anything from the picture. So I'm seeing a book, potentially, right here. It's got a plumb bob on it. Does the Grim Reaper already have that in the game on his belt? I'm not sure. But if there is a Grim Reaper career and not like a funeral related career, then maybe that's the list of Sims you have to go around the world and collect if you're a Grim Reaper or in the Grim Reaper career track. I'm seeing the Freezer Bunny, and that's throwing me a little bit because I have no idea what the Freezer Bunny would have to do with this, but okay. He's growing a flower from his hand, and there are butterflies up here. Those obviously indicate life and renewal. Beyond what I've already said, I have no idea. I truly have no idea. None whatsoever. But we'll find out more on October 3rd. And then the pack launches on October 31st on Halloween. That is going to be so fabulous. I cannot wait. Now, the next card is free updates, and I'm seeing some worlds here. Is that Mount Komorebi there? Am I mistaken? That gives me Sulani vibes, possibly. This is definitely Forgotten Hollow because I see the bats here. And that looks very much like a Gothic Victorian house. And then this gives me like Strangerville Crater vibes. Free updates. I can't think of anything specific with those worlds that they would need any additional stuff. I mean, obviously we always want more stuff, and we always want more stuff related to old packs that we feel like they could have had more in, or something could have been done better, right? But within this roadmap and within sort of the context of this season, dark and spooky season, I can't think of anything specific that we could be getting. It could just be that they're gonna go back and update some of the older worlds with newer features. For instance, some of the older worlds, all you can do is wade into the water. You can't swim in the water. Now, obviously, some of them, it makes sense. You don't want your Sims swimming in Brindleton Bay because that water is very dangerous looking. But the river in Willow Creek behind the big park, why can't they swim there? You know, it's weird that they can't. So maybe we'll be getting some stuff along those lines. Although from what I've read in the community, that would be really, really hard to do. But I don't think it's impossible. I don't know. I see a Sim in the center. Does that mean Cass? Probably, maybe. I don't know though. It's very interesting. I'm curious to see what that is. And then the last card just says to be continued. It could just be a to be continued because they didn't know how to end it. It could be that maybe they have something planned for December, that all this other stuff here only takes us through November, and then they have something planned for December that they don't really want to talk about yet. It could be another event, like a holiday event in December. I can see that happening, and they're not ready to announce it yet. That's a very big possibility. I don't know, you guys. I'm really stumped on this one. The last one I felt like I knew so much more about. Okay, so the last thing is there is a link here. So let's check the link. It says The Sims 4 Season of To Be. Interesting. Continued. Embrace what's next with a new season full of possibilities. To be continued. From September through December, the season of To Be Continued. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. It's the season of To Be Continued. Embrace what's next with a new season full of possibilities. Okay, reading it that way really confused my brain. But, okay, from September through December, the season of To Be Continued will feature an array of content that adds new chapters to your Sims stories. Elders, please. And ghost stuff, that'd be cool too. Settle in with a warm cup of cocoa and enjoy a tarot card reading that takes a peek at what's next. They even mention tarot card readings. So yes, I think tarot card reading in some way or capacity is going to be part of this next season. Save the dates. Give your little Nubu a sophisticated start with the storybook nursery kit, or build an inspiring retreat to help your Sims creativity flow with the artist studio kit. Both are set to release September 19th. You know I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so don't miss that. Then help out Grimm and earn free items in the Reaper's Rewards event coming to the base game September 24th. Keep an eye out for more information that will be shared in the days ahead. Speaking of Grimm, the fan favorite hooded figure will make an appearance in the Life and Death expansion pack. Okay. I mean, I was more looking forward to maybe like a career path in funeral arranging, but I can see Grimm being an okay career path as well. I guess it wasn't my first pick, but we'll see how they do it and how it turns out. Get a first look on October 3rd and embark on an endless journey through life and beyond, with the pack releasing this Halloween on October 31st. As the season continues, there will be free updates. I really can't wait. Okay, the name of the season is To Be Continued. I wonder what that means. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm sitting here editing and I realize that they talk about life and beyond in the description there, and that the name of the season is To Be Continued. So I wonder if they are focusing heavily on ghosts and expanding the ghost occult and allowing for more stuff related to ghosts and life as a ghost. It kind of feels like that's what they're getting at here. Life and death, life after death, and to be continued all feel like they're referring to ghostly matters. I still want to see a cemetery. I still want to see a funeral home. I really, really hope they have cemetery lots in this game. I really do, or in this expansion pack. Okay, I just wanted to cut in and say that. Okay, well, that's all I've got for you on this one. I mean, they pretty much told us everything that's coming, exactly when it's coming. Not a tremendous amount of speculation in that realm, just a speculation of the details of those things, which we will probably start to find out very quickly here, because it does say that this is starting this month. So we will probably start to find out a lot more details very, very soon here. I'm excited. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not a huge occult player, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy having occults in my game. So I'm super excited, and also I'm just feeling cozy and spooky season right now. So this is the best time for it. I am loving this right now. I think we pretty much got it covered for now. What do you think? How are you feeling? What are your speculations? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!